Well, good morning, guys. It is the butt crack of before dawn. We're going out for our first day of turkey season. Yesterday was the Iowa opener, but we're going out today because yesterday was junk. We went out and scouted the birds, as you saw earlier in this video, and we went back out last night. Didn't have much luck. We saw some birds around there, but we couldn't put them to sleep because it was way too windy. They just couldn't hear us. We couldn't hear them. So winds are, what are they, 8 miles an hour right now?
Yeah.
Winds are about 8 mile an hour, 10 mile an hour, somewhere in there. Fairly calm, not too bad. So we got some high hopes. We're hoping all that bad weather yesterday, the rain, the snow, the wind, kind of kept them cooped up. Cooped up. That was a good pun, huh? And our purple rock stars, we're rocking it. Let's put us a bird on the ground. First bird of Rack Trackers, baby. Let's go.
Killing one this morning.
Woo! Okay, we can still push in. We know we heard them. Yeah, so they're back in there. They're back in there. I think we're gonna be good to keep pushing, dude. All right, so we got down in here kind of where we wanted to be, but all these turkeys are roosted across this creek, and we didn't know there's a creek right here. We've never been in here this far, so we're backing out, seeing if we can find a low spot in this creek, pop over. We're gonna come down. We got a couple different gobblers, so we're gonna see if we can do this real quick. Get set up and then put one on the ground. All right, so those birds flew down from their roost across the river. I think it's a big pond, but it's high in here right now. But we're gonna work south, come back around them. It looks like they flew across this little lake or whatever. They're working south, so we're gonna try and go cut them off. So that's our plan for right now. I'll get back with you guys when we figure out any further details. Wish us luck. Try it.
Oh no, I know that. I got permission on private not far from there, but it's not a real big private, and I don't know if it'd be any good for turkey.
I can't even. Oh, they're there. 3 of them fanned out right there. Mm-hmm. There's one hen in there too.
There's another one right there.
Yep. Get moving. We don't want to spook them just in case we can get on some permission. All right, so we just came up to this farmhouse up here, and they ended up giving us permission to go after these birds. We just drove past again. We saw that they were there, so we're gonna come up on top from I don't even know, their field entrance basically.
Yeah, I don't know where we're going. Christian was the one who talked to him.
Yeah, Christian talked to him, got his permission. We're going after these birds. They are still in the same spot strutting. So I think they're staying out of the wind. They'll probably be there for a little bit, so we're gonna take it slow. We're gonna put one of these babies on the ground. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
That didn't go as planned. Someone started walking right behind where all those turkeys were. Ended up spooking all of them, and they flew across that river. But I think Christian's talking to the farm owner, seeing if we can get permission to keep coming back here, because obviously there's a lot of turkeys here. There was like, I mean, at least 6 down in that little bowl that they were hanging out in. So hopefully we can get permission to keep coming back. But as for now, we struck out.
All right, good morning, guys. So it's Wednesday. It's kind of chilly. I mean, see my breath. We got While Joe over here getting ready. So we came out to a place we were at yesterday. We're at Tom Heaven is what we're gonna call it. We're just driving by, spotted some really nice toms in this little piece, and I came and talked to the landowner. Way cool dude, gave us permission. We tried to get in on them, but the way we came around, little did we know there was a group of turkeys farther back in here. So right when we came around, I think we had 6 of them fly across the river on us, and there were still another, 8, 10 turkeys left in there. But unfortunately, somebody came walking through. I don't know if it was the bordering landowner or what, but it ended up scaring those birds. And we went and did some other stuff, and we did end up coming back by, and there were more toms that were strutted in there, and nice big mature toms. So hopefully Mr. Lady Pants over here gets ready here shortly.
I'm ready.
Huh?
I got the snacks ready for us, dude, so don't even give me that shit.
Oh, yeah, I said we can't go without snacks. But, yeah, so that's the game plan. We're going to get in here, kind of just get set up in the area that we think is going to be pretty good. Most of the times we go in trying to call right away, but this area with the amount of toms and just turkeys in general, I don't think we are. I think we're just going to get in there, get sat, and just sit and observe and hopefully kill, because the landowner said that when they get out of the roost, they come across the river, and with how smaller of an area this is, I don't think any calling should be necessary. So we don't want to, potentially just scare them off with our wannabe really good calling. So,
Dude, I'm phenomenal at calling.
oh, he's the caller of all callers. Like, turkey is his second tongue. But
4 years of Spanish and I still speak turkey better.
But that's the game plan. So we are gonna go ahead and get in there, because as you can see, the sun is coming. Wish us luck, guys.
Alright, so this morning, it's events. So far we had a curious fawn come in, and as she was coming in, had a hen walking right in front of her that kind of came out of nowhere. The fawn spooked and took the hen with her. But the sun's coming up now. Earlier we heard some gobbles, and now those dogs that are up in the roost are just now coming down, because I saw one just pitch across the river right over here, and I just saw one. Christian can't see it from where he's sitting, but just saw one moving up in a tree still. So at this point it's just a waiting game, and they're really silent right now, so we just gotta stay ready. Let's hope they come over here. So at this point, we've got a hen back behind us, and we got 2 toms, we believe. I think Christian got some decent footage of it. But we also have 2 deer right here behind us. Hopefully, they're moving closer, and we can get a shot at them. And hopefully these deer don't spook again and take these turkeys with them. Because we're in the game now. Keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully they come to us.
All right, so just a little update. We seen those toms that were coming in, and then they just disappeared. No sign, no sound, no sight for about an hour. And then we heard him gobble a couple times. It kind of sounded like he just crossed over the bank, or over that little hump along the river, and he gobbled a couple times. but then he did gobble again, but it sounded farther away. And sun's up, wind picked up a little bit, so it's getting a little chilly, so we're just kind of gonna jump out real quick, kind of recoup, warm up. I wore cowboy boots today and my toes are about to fall off. And we're gonna drive down this and see if we can spot them out down in there somewhere, and also try to get permission on the neighboring property. They weren't home yesterday, so hopefully they'll be home today and let us get in there, because if so, then we gonna come back and take down our little setup we put together and make it somewhere else and go from there. So hopefully we can get something done here soon.
It's a little ways back there now.
Dude, should we go back?
Well, let's. We'll
Easy.
go. Huh?
Big body. The beard looked okay. So we got him kind of nervous right now. But he is still going that way. What
Is that another one right there?
the? Yep, big. They're all panned
Oh,
out.
yep.
Straight back.
What the shit, dude? We need to get permission from these people.
I know, they just need a
There's a right there. Hi. Hi, bitch.
They just need a home.
Them in the morning.
If my eyes look a little bloodshot, it's not because I'm high. It's because
He was here when we came here this morning.
Was he?
Yeah, he was in the shower.
It's because I'm crying because we finally just got permission to go on this land right here where we've seen 2 giant toms the last 24 hours or more. Hey, what's up everybody? So that's gonna kind of conclude part 1 to our first season turkey hunting. We kind of condensed everything down. There's a whole lot more that happened than what we showed, but we're trying not to bore you with everything. If we were to fit everything into that video that we got, it would be over an hour long. And with all the hunting we've been doing, I mean, it's been pretty hard for us to edit videos, so we kind of just fell behind, and condensing that stuff was pretty tough, so we just showed you what we could. But we're gonna try to get after that, the editing, and start putting stuff together. But we tried to give you the meat of what was going on that first half of the first season, basically, and try to keep you guys informed. I know there's a lot of talking. We did get a lot of footage of turkeys, but no really super close encounters. So we tried to show you what we could there and let you know what was going on. But just stay tuned, because this part 2, this next half of first season is where things really start getting interesting. Things really picked up, and you're gonna want to see it. So stay tuned, and as always, thank you for watching, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and go ahead and check out our store if you would like to get yourself some merch like this here. Pretty sweet hat. But again, thanks for watching, and stay tuned. You're not gonna want to miss it.